Busha, Mamuni na aha, Mamwadro. Edeba political zone. So I hope say Namiada Roma will be a hoye. And they are elite kakra. And then they say, meaning what is going on by my computer no. They say I'm a problem kakra. I'm a problem to the point say and that cry not to send not sound and I'm more complaining in ano. A free machine in tia. I say a pequia. A bit to media fix into Mr. Momo Fancha, me Patroma Moshe TikTok. Said I'm moya mammy dano, mo make sure say mo share page, ya page in it to me according Mr. Moa Mobaswa na ma power tapo and I say no ma tapo so na etumi edu chiri amaye na kopon so be shiramo say mosumo be sa e de amaye ene me baya said ye din kan I started that no said ya it didn't kind start you know the saa na ewie we ase no me hu ni say wokoto say obi tene baabi na oye na de a eya enwe ne say eda form eya enwe ne say eda form empempi no saa na esie we overlook things ibe hu ana ade na ayeden akobo e de etia ye na budget ya yenuanom NDC4 akwako ready a typical indication of their edin kan ekachre Ghana for nanso na ebinom dwene sebe party adwuma and obi anya a oye ntino omanfo madwene anye den amayen nanso enei se wose wo ye Ghana ni pa se wose wo de Ghana da wakoma so pa na se utie budget ya ye finance minister to force eko ready ye na utie yen president ono so sebe na ya okoye ye how do you call it ono so oko ready ye ewo a state of the nation's address oko ready ya it only comes to tell us one thing say ewiase se obi nim kwan a obi fa so ede ye na de a uhu a obedwen say easy sometimes obekọ baby na obi edje ebia obi ka asem bia na so obi to nnwom na obi bobo na obi ye bibi obon say wadwene ya so we cry dey say yekoko we cry dey metumi aye but say ye did the same thing man na fe ye kire wo say fasade na obi ya o say ye easy no also fire and show who really is say obi anadwene da so betumi aye adwuma ene obi a chese wo na mu bia mesremo and the program no eye ojaso said the ade bia ye no DJ Solace me who say oh hwe yen e Facebook I hope some motimenka voice no so demo clear ye besremo eya na magigigija comment na ma share the first person oba ma mema akwaba eye asonaba ya mensa. It's been a long time but just stick around too messy edinkra you are there DJ Solace michiao kwesi asamoa michiao amanya akon michiao nso so na nanenu ama brapani michiao nso so and there masheshe show fefefe me pese yini na obi a etumi enya bi na odie say Jackie's Beauty Parlor okay I'm so no so abedwan ne yen yedamuni na ase yebesrew se mwanya abaso ne de mobile ni amami ensa we di amaye yebesremo se o hwe wa TikTok today let me start with the TikTok people share page no mame o hwe wa TikTok obe share page no e di amame uwia na we follow ati ase se de be ya ibetumi afura kosoro na u follow wia na afi wabe video na se na oni yeso abeden ababidi ensa wo so ebeboa video no ekoso na eye ofe eye ode de aye ka no eto asomuma wa ebesre na wa power tap ana wa tap screen so de amaye and also ebeboa afi mu amohwe me ewo YouTube ebesre mu YouTube no medi nka aka say we are serious about our YouTube. Yeah, very, very serious about the YouTube. And you say you're building YouTube. No. It is sorry. Oh, share YouTuber. Your best row. More subscriber and family. Say more share. YouTuber. Your best row. Say more best subscriber. Edi amayen. Your pamuchowa na etumi aboayen. Oh, share me bomoding na subscriber YouTube no famame. Onyankopa also ebe dey ebe shira. Mama me. Okay, let me copy this now. Okay. Pacho Munshe be mami why? Munshe be mami na. Yeah, but starting I can jab tomorrow answer. Oh, what did I just put? Me say NDC for omodwene sa ade we na ebeyefo amom. Na omadwene ni na ne sa ebeyefo amom na onyankopon de say wo de tro eye ade a opese wo didi dwuma ono so pe kwan bi edigu animu ase. And that is exactly what is happening to this NDC people. Ya besre mo obi a momode na on share page na page ni to me call edamuni na ase. All right. So Andra nyame adaroma yetumi we no ho adwuma budget no ho adwuma yetumi keken mu kakra. Enne so me koda ya me dwendwene ho no kakra bi wo a me so ma jot ne down me pese me no mi ni na den eche. Now, we watch a few videos of some of the explanations yen crowd no and I say yen penny for ni be at media mama media space no more. And then the first day I will share I'm doing the Felix appear higher political zone. Get ready for fact-filled, away presentation. Now, the first one I like to put out is this video. Sorry for those who are on TikTok, but I believe this video is all over the place. Everybody have seen it, right? I believe so. Everybody have seen it, so it's not really that. It is a video of John Mahama, and the reason why he has appointees that are not going to help this country. So he said, "The Mahama an appointment, akwa to say Ushia parking lot to swap. Yes, a yellow. Yes, sir. Yes, a contract Kalitus non-pa appointment to be mount. Adentia, yet say we are Juma de Bois party. And yes, I quiet the Okono ut miako ye sebi, a Juma bu. And yes, I ut miako ye Juma be debi. A Juma no nimu honshe, Nanso yes say. So far as o kawonia a year Juma huntino. Emma party neba power and yampa baby found she. Me. I'm one person as I no am one wakakra a hammy. Now a hammy because it will rather end the nation say bedu brebino ye nya one year competent ye nya 1 year omote amemu asim mumai nemu mebeye ye nuanom bi asebi ye dwene say party ni mo abo mo homoden sebi ye wo nipa ye de won ye party and ye wo nipa ye de won bumai. The fact say ye nina ye belong to a political party doesn't mean say ye nina ye my chance say ye mfimbu my and say ye the office bia ye betumi aye. Now so sadly for us, very, very unfortunate for us, now we are seeing appointment here. It should be sebi our parking lot. They are friend yellow. No, I just say yes, sir. Yes, a brabeji appointment. Where at all is Ghana heading? Where at all is Ghana really headed? All right. Mama yenti video we na fe yemfa the presentation into us. Yes, all right. So that is John Mahama telling Mr. Yellow, whoever that yellow man is, to go and see Kalitus. Now, Okuhu Kalitus Kalistus no ebeye how do you call it, an appointment. And I think these type of ways say edibebu yema no sebe enya ade ebetumi akwa baby. Now let's go to the budget. Ye wahana ye nuanom NDC for kachre ye say ye nima membu suronipa osi no sound. Is anybody also on TikTok on sound and obi wa TikTok right now some kasa on tiana. Sandy baby, can you hear me? Sandy baby, can you hear me? If you can hear me right, yes I can. So that I know, because somebody is complaining that they cannot hear. Suronipa, I can hear you. Okay, so Suronipa, please. I see your video sound. No, like the video sound didn't come on. Sadly, because of, and then when I take this thing out too, the volume doesn't come. It is crazy. It is crazy. I really have to find a way to fix this thing ASAP. Yandra, I was hoping on the Imafu to help me get it done, but I wasn't able to do that. Anyways, now let's get serious onto the whole thing. NDC for MIA Koto Abama Omo, Asemo Omo Kache, and said they are better managers of the economy than us. Yeah, no be I didn't care who to Mahama and appointments and appointees or the Omo Juma first one. Ye Jina we say and ya papa. Ghana phony be so adwene yo mo say Mahama and be di o man so bi o a Ghana be fa nto ma pefra enye hwe ye de ye politics e de ye politics akopim say ebra be so ye say ampa ye de John Mahama assign be bio as the president of Ghana. Now as the president of Ghana ebra na yemfa no nsie konwa so ebra na oye president elect Anna or started to idea be the to Ghana for 3 months say NPP for kon woman ja on my papa and to her NPP for kon woman Jessica sika ye de beto fangwa ye de kane be gina so sika ye nkola de be didie. All these things accusations are omoma and say NPP for and Jessica. Now as a matter of fact Ghana I broker ye nidia sebi ye be dikura asamwa omokachre Ghana for no. Me can so no. Na Ghana for di nkanya te sa asem na dada. Anyamanu hunti ene yese mo ena momra na mumedi yeso as the government for the next 4 years. Now, say your bo government na wo ba. Enya de enkwa na wo beto. Obeba beto de obeba beto de enyo. Na the ebekire say wo ye government papa ne say de enyo no kwan ben na wo befa so a wo bedane ma na ye de ebi ne say Akufo Addo beto dum so a na nkrofo nwuma eguguo a na nkrofo nwuma esay na so obo modern ama kane ani gina so for 8 years with just 10 weeks of power interruptions na obi entumi aye den a maintain this standard no enti ye do ba eye dia wo be ye tumi dia boa dia wo leader na waba no what you are coming to do to support to push the agenda or to change the narrative enu nti na omoda oba na se oba na wasem a wo kan ne se oman ni niska o ye ntumi yo sika bia ni ho sika bia ni ho sika bia ni ho na nso so sika eni ho akire ni na no watumi atu adwumayefo ka oba ye wondo ye wompamo ye John Mahama ba ye so obedi president ondo ye ompamo ye onkoji sika bi amre Ghana say me ayi parliament ya pass sense we ya ye de koje e de abaye bibi o Ghana onye ye which means say everything John Mahama ne NDC atumi aye from how do you call it from January all the same to now no we read on budget no has all been covered by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. 2 some of the sikana edawa omu yusu aye sika abanya ekono ejade to ho a eno omode ye den omode bo sebe oman no bra na sa budget we eye me wanwa say spio Ghanaians are taking this budget lightly. Let me take off the glasses and talk to my people. Ghanaians are taking this budget lightly. Omo doing say budget we a budget okay tie. NDC for ne they said they bia me gina haka no. One more dwene ne wo mususu ye wo mutiri mu ane say obi adwene wo form said they won adwene wo form no enu nti so obi ba na obeka asem kura ennimu a so long as onipa kon ni free ni party so long as onipa kon ni ye ni party member de ono no onfa ho obefa ne saa na me se eniama bi a maleste a me pese me nu mienu ni na edi hu nkomo na ye de sebe Ghana flag no esi ho edisi ye nisu se sam pensen mu a ye de sa budget we ye no ye said ye be ya Ghana ebenya ne ntoma pa afura na ye mistake enkofa leaders ya wo mo ba be ye ti bonko leaders ya ye ntumi nteren sebe ye ehu ye left from your right na hwade a budget that promise say ye ba ye be making sure say aduane bo ebeba form ema your favorite supporters are one of the aduane ntin one de koto aba no okay womo anya sabi eburo na omo ton aboden no aba form brode na omo ton aboden no aba form enam ne aduane na womu di na ye ton aboden no aba form wo president ko gina state of the nations a wa mouse encouragement ne se bibi sa beba ampao budget ya you go read here no there was no single line so we who appointed chairman NDC ni awotwe we who appointed chairman ato forcing etumi ka say ye beti goods and I said duane a ye di consumative no ye ba be ye den ye ba beti so there is no line that said say and there agricultural product ye so ye de ye bi ba ye beti so 2%. Petroleum product ye de ye bi ba ye beti so 1%. Ato forcing e de aduane boa ye den wetie no amanu nti wakoto abama no oba ye no one line po e won the budget your de ba ye ni mu se oba ye den oba beti eburo eso na dokro na boa ba form obeti banche so na fufuo boa ba form obeti uramunam so ana obeti gaming na yi so said the be ya remunam bo ebe ye fo when to me anye ade na ejina so a wo de koto abama no when to me anye ama and Ghanaians are not worried. That's all me. Big up to everybody here. Michiobia, why? Tremy Andrews, Evans, Big Bro, Michia, Obia. Ghanaians are not asking questions. One. Phew. Oh, yeah, girl. Now, boy, be no but delete. Now, Okacho, so Kebia. Memo, Scadia, you say, Memo, Scadia, you say, ya. Eya, Mubisa. So, one farmer, Mumbisa, or say, Harry, betting tax has been abolished. Harry, unfortunately, you should go and read your own budget well. Nothing like betting tax has been abolished, and I will definitely talk about that today. It is a program I have done before, you understand, and I will do it again today. But I'm still going to stick onto the same thing. Still, the American say, Yawa Ghana, ya kotu aba. One of the major thing, na sebio, ye kan wasem ne aduane boaye den ewo Ghana. Mr. Joe, yakoto abani we de mama hama no be reading the budget here. Out of the budget, no, there is no single line or date here aduane bo so. No single line. Not a single one or date here aduane bo so. And Ghana Nina Esanka by this time. What you say? Like I say hi, they are now calling me for money. Don't mind them all. Yeah, and Ghana Nina by this, so maybe says okay, me pe mahama sempa, me pen this yasem. NDC catch them says me be dio me china me to abamo mo, eduane bo beba form. Oko ready budget no, ye ni line ba ko kra kire say eduane bo beba form 1 peso po. Entina eto na me koto ma no sebio emfaso abaso amame ana. Ebio ye de bufuo akoton kwase aba. 2 Eya mo amoye shipping edeko shipping edeba. Atem ba ko aside da ho ne se se modin ba ekufo ado ne na aban ama shipping cost na akosoro dodo. Enti se nyame ya adom na se modin ba ye be ma mo shipping no cost no aba form. Ye de rade ase nyame ya adom mahama ba ya. Okweko reading the budget no. There is not a single line Oka say import duties are going to even be reduced. Not a single line, not one line. The asunti a yakoto abadeba NDC ne say Ekufuado wo no shipping cost no too much. Enti osaje for John Mahama brana beje John Mahama ba na fei omra meje yen a osi the way a wo bo akwasiampa bra emfri ni tirimu no wo de sa akwasiampa bra na assign be di second John into akokasa the finance minister akokasa. Now, so there is no one line in the budget. Ekacho say what the import duty so. So the question still comes again. Mo amudi America and Ekufuado port ni port ni kumpacho and the port ni ateswa mawana. He didn't even mention it in his budget. And kahumpo. Utie and ka NDC ni dajuni humpo. Entimo anmuna sabi mutia brochire. Na sabi moka. Use car be amodiku continue. Mama mweni eko bre president yoteswa na Ocean College School, Osia hospitals, Osia kwine, Osia sie yaman, Osia yaman, moko mujina ho, ema mukro fu eko to abeti oma. And net o container no kwa we free. One so already budget, one family brochire for crown count. Already budget, a brochure for crown count. Nelso obi a open ukure bia kwana koche MPP for your budget ya anytime bia we think about the people from the diaspora. Utie, we think about the people from the diaspora. Ya buy and you say yanya Ghana card. Adentina Ghana card hubenya. And na kwesi apia me ko Ghana. And ya fei and na me kwa akoye a visa. Now me kwa kotua $270 just to get a Ghana visa. And now me call Ghana me Ghana card and me call Ghana free bonto. Systems and save us at 270 nanka o loan to you udi kotua e dia koma sebe visa force yenja ansa wankasa ukrom wakono and na Ghana card inti e save us uti e brochire e support party a o se yen hye yen ma Wellington boot no mo sebe yen mo mabobo ya ne yen fa politank insim uti e brochire e support sa because of bitterness and selfishness won ko awu force na wo de kono yen fa force no man ko yin free. What's Canada dia ubetua tax? What's America dia ubetua tax bi akase tua one kasa wo man Ghana tua tax yes ni efensies your mind na wabo utu brezies yo wonte hwe ena jimisam ena bebreti kromu ha ena yedie ena tamu saka dia mo hwehwe. Your name was not even mentioned in the budget. Ship no yamfa po ama na dia wan wo mu ni say mo shippers board a guy no mo here chile awo chile mama we me ya pa TikTok for ya na me ya mamo TikTok for ya na me ya mamo pa ya na pese be dia me chile mo am we mo am wo YouTube ne mo hwa de share the page. Why I'm going to share a screen with you. One Ghana shippers board guy Professor Jampo utie Professor Jampo tina ho edidi na do no mo abanya tem ekekan sam inciting crofo against no and na yade no kwatena shippers board hwe massage awoje obi ehwe Professor Jampo na down no oje massage why say funu. These were the people that were peddling falsehood say sabi on prebiasa na Ekufuado dware will play mu. President Bia yadene presidential villa and wusi free play ni mu a ye mani siesie no ho ansa na wako Ghana ni akwada ati bonkoso Jimmy Samuel bata yakoma hunti no yetena ho ema yeto idea bi hye yetinu say ampo aeroplane ye dware wom aeroplane wonnam wiema there can be turbulence anytime. There can be turbulence anytime. Ajene bone eni penso so ye bone nti ye tumi toy mane to Ghana ni ba wako school akọ SS3 mu say Ekufuado adware wo wiem ena de ahwe wo no onya ndi president kra o ena ye miemia ne sa no that ya say Professor Jampo what was an wo ye yi ni na no wo peche we say no o twetwe no ho ana etre na obi ba ewu we obi ba ewu What Jim ni na Professor Jampo Jim shippers board yɛn fa no nkodi na me kra na me se me ka kyerɛ mahama so professor na membo no kɔ yie e wo shippers yi hɔ de a wɔn fa camera nkɔbɔ hɔ na kwa we de yenim no Professor Jampo we no yenim no kyerɛ sɛ e kɔyɛ nie wo be se nkrɔfo de ɔmo aba nkrɔfo ma prepra akɔkorɔ bɔ Viagra ne suba yɛ ɔde te Ghana wa no wa ya no hu se wo nyini ɛna wadane ne ho kani akaba and we a student or burial, woman or burial, or continue UTV or Kenyans and some about couple. Abu Abi say, and then you see the now continue shippers day, shippers board or so. And then yeah, and no me, no. But wo dear kakra, who broche, dear kakra nanka, show, dear kakra nanka, say, o shipping cost back off from. O shipping cost back off from Neja, also shipping business here to me, you know. John Mahama Koka in the budget. Your name was not even in it. What does it say? What doing in and it's a fact. Shippers board for and penny for some go to me for some Mahama say, young shippers for ya bre it move for bibi shemu my budget move for bibi shemayano. Wa what not chair muse chair na massagino. Life is good. Being in government is good. And then Professor Jampo, aka, hey, I like your backside, though. AKA, can I press? Mr. Presidina po be bitina. Mr. So be pass me class I this a wakoto. And then you kind budget when to me and fight one thing po and farm my shippers. What you bruchere say is we are shipping a juma. Ya dada mu say ama mako di a chira koton kwasi aba ene ya the budget by ya mudini oka sorry na sabe ti bonko sufuo bi a womo de obi nim de omo adi obi nim de ayami agu ya hwenim asem na da wona wo de no kra ka no kra no still they want to challenge you but that is the fact. But me say me hey Ghana cannot develop with this type of citizens mentality. Because we have citizens, what they are the papa brand crano, oh, who Utia bruchri. And a Ghana cried the worker win ambulance. Ghana cried the worker win ambulance. Ghana cried the worker win ambulance. Nenya me a dawrumo, nyame na dawruma. Abain biaba. Or see a who here, Mr. Dako, welcome. And Tianya Day, Yankra ambulance and family. No, you're to me a catch a gun and him and out to the team say, ambulance or crania papa, I bind the ambulance back on your tree. We are sick. Utia broche now, baby. Hello, 911, your emergency. Hey, I'm stomach and it's bad. Carry go obesity no mobile of Funibi. And it's stomach bad. Take me for my house. Na address wa na oma befa no mo de woko at the papa eboa. Ye de bi ba Ghana politics inti. What now on my UTV for? Premier plus. Abrofo kra wontie. Wa bon poto because parliament we are exposing to say wo nim no be gina bonten so kasa kasa bi me say me ben na me sam nanim. Me say this time any kwanse nkrofo bi e mo chance o. Obi te say kwame plus. So ben na okasa ye to be ya o ben na sam nanim wonyo bia me nam ka me kire obi aso nye ofoko onye ofoko obetina sekasa kasa ye kukukukuni na look at them, just look at the type of budget here they were sitting there singing praises for. Yes, Mama Eunice, go on, we're only 29 minutes inside. Wabonko kwame plus wabonko. Oh, sabi first ayi jense. O sane jense na ma homeni ni nesi. Eno chale wote. Tonton papa, o papa nya pade ni na akoda we de abura tonton ni na send papa nya pade. E ma papa de arewa ko wu. Abua ko hye na nyonyam wo parliament ya first day wo ko e wakoda. Second day, the almost a kakra won't make her. And the yama mua say I quat now, and the yen yako shambra di abre. Hey, Yabonio. Because of power and tea, a dear a yeno, yen kase enye, na ampa, Ghana near so mu say education 419 ampa education your 419. Huh? Really? Ekufuado Dware will play mu na ampa Ekufuado Dware will play mu. It's like how? Like inti ampa say you will low IQ say we cannot even decipher say oh and sembu wa you can't just I'm like rhetoric be if you assemble we just say it be keke yeah there be just some there you be catch them na paper near there. Oh, anyways, me say me there na me train and my budget na ba and then nyame adawroma budget na yeden aba until they say according to the budget no and ye ne mahama no ebe daily. Now one of the key promises are your papa John Mahama edema Ghana fo na e ma binum koto abama no ene say aban nu ma yafo do so dodo one ye adwuma ma aban na edoso one mo ye adwuma no eba aban no edoso enu hunti se ono John Mahama kwame ene na ban National Demonic Congress say one masin akofa NDCEIVERS edi aka o nickname ho one ba ye be make sure say ye be den ye be tackle the saying tackle the say ya many pa bebre enkonkogu government machinery no so na me ka kire wo say Ghana for ye de niam bi di agro so obi kire wo say wo ye kromfo utie John Mahama kire ye say wo ye kromfo no enye no Koko Fosika obokro no wom uko UK House of Commons edine da ho eyine da ho case ne da ho onyan vice president kura no oye MP keke ye ni Koko Fu anim enkodi dwamra no Koko Fosika amajaru John Mahama kroya na yankasa Ghana fo nankasa ne niam bi wo ya ne yen shedam fan to yetirim ya wo ho na Bawumia papa excellency Bawumia champion Bawumia ne papa kote Mahama papa to say generator wo de ma ye no nkrumei kohwe Mahama esom a wono no ode rane ba ode ye ayitwa ne ade wo honti no kona koje ene ehu se sa akro no ne firi ne yam fe no koto nchen bird flu eba Ghana akuafo ekonya problem ye de Ghana fo akuafo ye nkukọ edin ede koje $6 million ye de ade ne bedu ya na hana chesteria bisiu hana chesteria yes olungomu nanum kabi amwa samon kwa edidi atem on the president you wan yo no we mia nanim sebe dokono a aflata na nse den chim yie no de akan kwasi asem de egu no okọ aden oya hanabisu one John Mahama for $6 million no die $6 million o pa check bosensi hanabisu bird flu scandal ebe yaba ye ko bisa no se sika no wo hia dia John Mahama ka kire hanabisu so on kan say omo de aye administrative and logistic purposes. That is what he told them. It's not the first time John Mahama is trying to tell you that he's a thief, and I'll show you why he's a thief. Today, we are going to digest why he's a thief. And he always finds ways to deceive Ghanaians because when he said you could have short memory. And we have proven him right. We do have short memory. Now, one kasa Ghana for her. What do you know to China? Ebra Professor Mills Tiasie. Yefre bibi Embraer jets yenkoto na yemfama sebi ye military for aircraft ya ne yekoto ye ne Brazil for na ekodi se adwuma no eno so yakoya na mese kronfo so kaso ye kronfo aginidi o ye kronfo utie so kaso ye kronfo a o ye kronfo hanga ye de aircraft ye ko shemu no $17 million. $17 million, John Mahama. And I'm wehu I'm on one gas on the boss what America say utie Martin I love you see Amidua or say ya said that the committee said Akwa we walk from for any dealings. A certain vice president being investigated by a committee set up by his own president. And Ghanaians forgot that Mahama. Because Dokonobuako so you forgot that Mahama. John Mahama pe krono abo Ghana fonti ebra esum kebiya duru yen because say sika esese ye de koye den ye di ko tua fango ne yenya no obeka kire ye say ship bi akwa breki oil pipeline e de oil ne bra ye niti they are almost done repairing it udemu 2 years na still ye repairing we. John Mahama knew it was about money. It was about the money they didn't have because they spent the money anyhow. Put your electricity bill, high price, now that's what they're doing. So that is what he did. It's the same John Mahama. The same John Mahama who took that advantage of doing so. Now, also we NDC. Now, say, you're born in the way trim. Now, yes, I be party some keke. Now, say, oh, yeah. How do you tell me, say, you drive a small car, let's say Toyota Tesla, or drive a Tesla, or this car, or the better petrol, a good Tesla, no more, ama Tesla, no move. Kofa solution, not Tesla, no move, na nye juma. O se wakoto to escalate V8 and Marco 17. Na sa V8 na wakoto esu on the sebio, se fan wa nkomua, ebe ye juma. Sa V8 na wakota abano se fa ngubi ankomu a ebe ya adwuma na nanso kwanya na omo pese omo de bokro no nti no omo kofa 17 power purchase agreement omo ye 17 of them and now me no ka say the IPPs alone e ka da ho 1.7 billion tokokumba and John Mahama no di jan 2016 2017, this country was still under IMF. We couldn't even do our own budget. Young say your budget, not IMF for my requirement your budget. Because some person we Ghana for IMF will tell you say you do not have the money, cancel this program. And that is why Mahama cancelled so many programs. There was no money. Didn't Kevin Taylor tell them to cancel their allowances? But in the budget, we haven't budgeted to pay allowances. So the question should say, Ebra na oti hono. Ebra be no boy intia when yes can fin to your allowances intia, your man ni trem. And no ba ye juma be na waye, and a scaben when ye guha, and unti and ne, wet me your budget ya, udi tia sebe allowances. Then you'll be nice say juma nesio. Mama yentina Ghana hana, yamfebi bianye, MPP NDC na se no kre no wa ye bema ye ni ada won ya twese there be sebe se first no na yente politics asia. This time around we are not going to allow politicians to play with us again. Obi I go take na yi me MPP me NDC and ye bo mine form. Anyways, this man talked about lean government say obema enipa kakra bi and ebe ye adwuma na na meka so ye kromfo adentia ne kro no a wabɔ no ne kyerɛ sɛ adekudinti a wo se wo de number of government appointees ne government workers eba form no said de be ya ye be save uska e pa cho de nti a me so ye kromfo no e be kyerɛ de nti a Mahama ye kromfo utie sabituwe se na mitue nipa 100 ka na se ende abane say enipa 100 na meet omo me bete so na metue nipa 60 ka sika na nka me di betue nipa 100 ne ka no eso bete because they say me tue nipa 60 pe enti Ghana ni a wotie me NDC ni a wotie me MPP ni a wotie me wo a won to aba na wo a won ye politics a wotie me question am a person me pisa very, very, very simple. Say, ampa say, me team appointments and as my point is so, said the beya me make his car. A year day in the sika, step you, na ye dema one more no ye be brino. A soccer chain, a fair now will say, now no, you have a lean government. Or government in this channel. Sika, They are no 100 and something and ministers and whatsoever appointees or no yeah no. Nisika or using or presidency smaller than chrono. Because last Andrepa Michirimu has said the fact so because we collapses our ministry, no interest wouldn't work again. Yeah, MP before ye be. Ebra by second term, a year 2020. No. So there are certain ministries you collapse. No. What did they become now? They now became secretariats and now office of the president and office of the vice president. And that also requires workers. But Mahama Kron no person or Ghana for intino. Odinka beka chire mu se scanning ho. Enu nti obete na appointment so said the be sika obe use no aye ketwa. Obi a ose wate na appointment so said the be sika na be ketwa no. Okoye no ko read in the budget na allocation nko a eso change the anokura more workers no. So is it just all about our political parties? And I say we care about Ghana. Expenditure on compensation, 2.7 billion cedis. Okay, 2.7 billion cedis. Maintain se Ghana for Kanwase. Unim di intia. Mokai ebra nanado. Ye bo budget man. Mokai dia abamba ben ye. Abamba ben say. Abamba ben say yam pass certain amount of budget yamano and also pass nanado DNA executive DNA man. So okay. Munima here ananka we were gonna go for. Talata. All Nanado asked for was 327 million Ghana cedis. 327 million Ghana cedis. Sikenio, na dabi, ekufado no braba na wabo so this way. Dabi yampinio. Wamu ya kromfo, family and friends, nepotism, people for ya kromfo, wamu you. Ene. They are obi kofa 327 million. Ojina echire se onipa ne ye kromfo no. Ono ne budget ba ya. A whopping sum 2.7 billion Ghana cedis. What does it take you say eyizu? What does it was say me neutral Ghana na me pene kanko? Aren't you ashamed? Osofumoko, aren't you ashamed? Aren't you guys ashamed of yourself for this decision we have made? Ekufuado asebi or no? Sebi na odi sebi I mean how do you call it? And collect school fees, and collect school books, and collect school uniform, and collect say all to Tony Nara, ya pine, and net crassy be a sebi at a kwame dying point go, one chroma who quota and asphalt, all because of Nanado. Yes, say he is not worth 327 million Ghana cedis. However, Talata, the mame kwesi apia makoma esheshemi sometimes ya na me pese me di atemsu nyaminti ene me control me ho ene ne say Mahama din 2.7 billion ba ye no me pensa nka yeti say PhD for no Professor Jamponom Catholic Bishop Congress so say why the Apostolic Nation people, the Church of Pentecost elders, I was expecting the imamis to be saying, yes, come with you to me. We are Bamuni now you come cause Monamuko this and some fool yachi Amagana be do anamo. Yami baby some money now makoma. Ebi and Nemo Jane say what being president. O face and ne what being John Mahama as president in Tino was so for Diana Konenim to pay. We see an enquada. I want my papa no mama minimum nibi. Ane kufuado abadaye okurenti ochomo elbow on hokano ane mujina ho mama manipa boni say ababese sagana no you guys will pay for it market omepiaka they will pay for it obi the 300 not even 500 million 327 million budget abamba bensa on pene Saadi Akufo-Addo ento parliament for budgeting. And not the on minor yen niska according to John Mahamani NDC for on by a Juma, Nanka Mama Pay Juma Mamma Bino. Excuse the some of the mamma say, Siken you ho. Oma say no. Mamma Bibia don't expect anything from us. Country Nankasana say, Akufo-Addo say no. Isn't that why we voted for you? Yes, that's why we voted for you. And you are still telling your supporters, say, you have no hope for them. There is no money. And the same supporters are not worried. And now, Catholic Bishop Congress for Monkasa. John Mahama said, yeah, man, 2.7 billion Ghana cedis. For a lean government, no. Lean government. Government, yes, sir. Government now, so no, you 327 million. Government now, so no, I know we are Ghana city now, you use 320. Uti, government now, sir, a yaket webino, or no buyer, 2.7 billion Ghana cedis. You are not shouting. Afraid you come on the Ghana for you. Where from this 2.7 billion if we don't have it? And I feel Omokobo say about each other. Say Ghana, say MPP so one person ya say Ghana and anywhere. How is Mahama going to consume 2.7 billion? Okofa we market ben okojis abusi and every. It is what we have set aside. And Ghana for me say, yeah, the before any akoma akoto aba. Now very soon, you bet your baby in car. Master and Sunichiao, Echiao in Chia, Emu Yampa. 2. Capital expenditure. And couldn't hear me this idea with the because of this guy called Phyllis Kwachi Ofusu or Phyllis Ofusu Kwachi, as some of you might know him. Ebra na do tia bemu no. Ghana ni a wuni no Phyllis Ofusu Kwachi na Ghana for tu yanaka. Na oda Akufo-Addo payroll so Phyllis Ofusu Kwachi. Mutie ebra nanado etia konwa so no na otua Joyce Bawa Muftari otua omoka adentia na omo ye staffers for the former president John Dramani Mahama. Na se Phyllis Ofusu Kwachi betene simpie so na obashi NPP abaya na madwene ya me say akwai ni sika nko ya na bekọ akọ check na akwaji ni pay fefefe. Phyllis Ofusu Kwachi bekọ akwaji ni pay fefefe be papa na no abetina good morning Ghana edidi aban na ediscussion ni botom no edidi na tem. And there ya the minister. Capital expenditure for ono Phyllis Ofusu Kwachi ato forcing and Mahama epese wies kenti ya budget ya mano 70 million Ghana cedis. 70 million Ghana cedis. Now, this is the part here. I don't know why people are not talking about this budget. Like, why are they quiet? Is it because they are ashamed? Is it because say, hey, you can't, you know, and then the one now. Why are they quiet? Talata, can somebody tell me why the people were doing say, accommodate you? This budget didn't promise no food. This budget didn't reduce no taxes on food. It didn't reduce no prices of food. It didn't reduce petrol prices. It didn't reduce none of those things now. Is that why you people are quiet? Is that why you people are quiet? Huh? Shameless people. Shameless people. Baba Uru. It will be better than your people because maybe if you know about that phone free or almost 10 is bigger than 20. So I understand why. Because the figures showing here doesn't support why? Into go home na kope baby da na mugu ya nimu asedodo. Why? Baba no mugu ya nimu asedodo. Ya the president bra mo se mo nkoto abama president mo se de bi mo pe minister. Baba Moro da ben. Timudi say ya say ya mo lifestyle na guru mu na ya bom ya nkuka ni ye no ya pon bi anko da chele ya mo nto mo bu ase now tie apart from 70 million na ye de ma felosofosu kwa ache no Joma ma say oni ATOSCO Salman 8.8 million Ghana cedis. And no more the goods and services. Enti philosophers kwa chenkwa hono. Now render big up. Philosophers kwa chenkwa hono. Government is spending 78.8 million. Yeah. Aren't you guys ashamed of yourself? Obi said, don't you know the Russia-Ukraine war has gotten worse? Oh, really? So now the war... Oh, it's their agriculture is because of the Russia-Ukraine war. No? Aha. Keep exposing your incompetence. Smart, I say. Oh, this fan is so wonderful. I just love what you wrote at Ernest. I like that. Ernest said, I couldn't see a budget now. Say Russia-Ukraine war. Still, I say, cry the iOS. And the maybe says, hey, Russia-Ukraine war. And then to me, you see Russia-Ukraine war. And make economic argument. NDC for munim the Abama. So, Mrs. Tramo for no more to Abama, almost tremor. Better tax for almost tremor, papa, and you move the mono. You must have better tax for need to be this uncle for we know. Gani. Where's Casado, Ocasado, monsieur? Share the page for us. Let's go. Factual analysis only is what we do. Now, fish idea. Medin Kambo we so dada. Businessmen, businesswomen. Suba kwa dawom so. And then say tax no edoso dodo. Taxes here was no. Sanka ba ni betumi a onye den. Ontiti bi so nye den. Emma omo. The patron oti ase. Businessmen are a Ghana. The entia omokoto aba. Edema, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no. And then they say, John Mahama promise you says, Nyame ya atom na omoto aba edemana. Obeba betete omo taxes so edi amom. Emra and then answer ye could read the budget ya. First and foremost, ya maye one single line. I've actually said, who line ATOSCO and can say a ban of tax we have reduced it. We have, and we will, and you're the same. We have reduced, and we will reduce. We have means immediately it is done. Yeah, benyaho result. We will, be pekwanya, be faso di aye edi aye. Enti, businessman nanka wodwene say, John Mahama beba, nanka o taxes utiano, anka abafom amount. Ama Jane, big up yourself. Nanka also went to me at the year. Mesre wo. ATOSCO kokai ne budget ya. One to be so 1 person po amagana ni bia. The reasons why we voted. You see a kufu taxes ne bu ye ko mu yen to me. Osaje for John Mahama meje no metete tax no so maye. John Mahama kokai ne budget ya. Tax reduction be any. Your free BB, I mean, how do you call it? Port, and I say port charges. And you're one of the key things here. And this before you sue your pa. And unti abema yanom krananka naturally. Anka yebeto abadiama MPP no. MPP who be ye he. Because ebeye ya say, obekwa kwa nante bola swa asesa niama kakra. Na keja o de ba be ya chipping de abagana de abeya yi na abebe ne be ka kiro se eyi se be charges no dos do dinti ade no kura no oba CCS yo e ji se John Mahama se oba na so betumi ate so ama de na ebrochefo ni bebre ye de ye mpese ye betue sika ni koto abade ma John Mahama me pa cho NDC ni owa ha a okura omo budget ni bi ombie page ya ATOSCO edit port charges and I say taxes are you tuan or port no omie sa line nkyere me edaha but ma hwemu a ennem ma said aye note pa ma hwe budget ni mu a me hu ba bia atofo se ka so okay e bia ade we na mutua VAT 3% me de beba 2% because eno na bema ne ama ne bo so ate unfortunately me nya hu bibi sa into no NDC for na mo hwe no mesra mo se mo betumi aboa me anka the line na e suggest say yate port charges so ana port no say ya any free mahama dawro menti no nka ubetumi aye den e de akere mo ha ke beboa me pa mesra mo sanka mutumi yes ama me anka e beboa me pa cho aba so a follow na share afi hwade presidency allocation yeka presidency allocation sika omampani asoye no ehia mobra eno ne presidency allocation pacho mo share page ni mame eni di mora mo hwa mahama wo mo bone a wo mo san di ye with this allocation a eco presidency 11.3 billion cedis 11.3 billion cedis. Me say be some questions now maybe say the whole time ni bio. Enti number 1. Yeah to abano NDC for my yet say Ghana is broke, we have no money. Eniska. Omo ba kra de umbe di kra no sebe ebe ye den amom. Mebo Ghana is very broke. Ye ko to abano sa no mo ka kire ye. Ena ye to abawie ye no so no. Wo ma ka kire ye say sika anye den enni ho. Enti mi bisa enyansafo a etie no. Omaya sikenim presidency nko to minya 11.3 billion ana na sense kan okofa no we sika no se yeni ho nti sa 11 ana afi no mkobo bosia no mo de 11.3 billion de abre mahama ema ne de ayaduma na ma wujimi amama we ye ko jimi 11.3 billion afi tie de nti amese yen yen de ayaye no enne obejina me page so sule enne mobejina ha akasa ochina sule I promise you will not be having this same conversation ebra nanado wo ho no na sika ese ko presidency 8.5 billion 8.5 billion cedis according to minority then NDC and John Mahama Ekufuado ewia Ghana sikani na omo di Ghana sikani na Ekufuado ni na busuafo omo jiska skani yam fanko yam pene yam passe ma omo 8.5 edosu dudu 8.5 de yen tumi 8.5 billion sen there be Ekufuado yam man 8.5 enso enne ma me ne papi enne they are not see 8.5 aye de come presidency edosu dudu Ghana ni says cano. Ono di ose yamano 11.3 billion. A Ghana for. O da so she NDC t-shirt ne ka eyezu. O da so ka eyezu because o gene say honorable be ebe pe with the work of baby. When they start telling you come and pay to go to soldier, your eyes will clear. Utie, your eyes will clear. By the way, Sule, you don't even know anything about the Pualugu Dam, so stop talking to disgrace yourself. The Pualugu Dam started in 2013. If you don't know the Pualugu Dam, it started in 2013. Everybody go and look at VRA website. Pualugu Dam started in 2013. The question we should be asking is that, why didn't your Mahama Pualugu Dam? You see, this is where Ghana has gotten to. They are not buying end to me and yet. But he's not even shy to expose his ignorance. Pualugu Dam started 2013. 2013. Anybody who wants the truth, me can makachre, wa ope truth bi akona kotwe, me jina ntwa tru bi antre on this room. Pualugu Dam started 2013. The question NDC we should be asking is say, Mona Mobaye and Pualugu Dam Nisimunaso. What did you do about the Pualugu Dam? And then we'll be talking about Pualugu Dam when you don't even know. Because MPP for Nankasano, Yan Conco, Kase, and Yan started here. In a crofo with the name Pualugu Dam money. They have spent money for Pualugu Dam. On my USK, Pualugu Dam. And so Pualugu Dam 2013. Who are open to crowd, who can be content. We are killing our own hands in this country. And it pains me a lot. Now, Yanko. Samekachira will say, Abaya John Mohammed Dianim. Eyedudui suku zukus abonde abontene abombelete foa eya amamu njime chinjo Ghana for me se me ka kire mo se John Mahama mamuo wani a woni omubu man eye bombelistic bompias jimilism capital jimiment emfa hwe mre ya montiase ma me kire wade. I'm sorry, but sometimes you have to give to these people. Okay? Richard, Mamincho Adebia Eya. Yes, starting say ye de Ghana. Eba we are seeing now. Broni Frebibi trade surplus. Now, sa trade surplus we know. Ghana president be anywhere wabaya wutuminyebi. Unimba kwa boni bi mame. Balance trade, no. Your free be surplus. Na otrofo and say ne dance ni ewo ebruchiri. Matchramo what it basically means. Before I come to this, me say budget we want. Say idea nka Ghana for you serious and me think by now demonstration should be going on. But ebi and almost so omukodi e kire no so hu say no mun sense for me to omo fere say omo beba forward. That is the problem going on. They are shy for supporting mediocrity, for supporting incompetence. Inti anya kra na me ba anya kra me ba inti me fa sa. That is why they can't talk. There's trade surplus and there's trade deficit. Okay. Over 2024, minimum chess our data week. I'm just sharing this data with you. Share the page for me. I'm just sharing this data with you. Just to know what trade surplus is. Okay. So over Ghana experienced a significant trade surplus reaching 44.7 billion Ghana cedis. A substantial increase from 5.3 billion in 2023, primarily driven by soaring gold exports. And then the other ones, comes in and then it goes there. Now, yeah, Shadi, say you can't trade surplus. I see anything. So you can't trade surplus. I see anything. Me patcho wa o hwe so betumi so akwa find it. Eya anya me nkwa na ese mama me find no man ka se me twatro. Or say a trade surplus occurs when the country has a positive balance of trade, which is to say that the country when the country have a positive balance of trade, that is what we call trade surplus. Now, we're breaking it down. What it means, let's say, the country exports more goods and services than it imports. When you bro for Felix appear and a Troy, maybe Jimmy. And this near what the why do say wunsia dear what the south bone a bone Jimmy and a better national and yammy question I'm a Troy. Utie may say trade surplus. Okay, trade surplus. Yang MPP Nana do dan kwa Akufo-Addo aban enkwane aban a to me enya trade surplus e de Ghana wonya bi won kroma side afabre me na mentwe wonya bi won rolling side afabre me wonya bi won president Kufuor wa afabra wonya bi won Mahama wa afabra wonya bi won Mills wa afabra No, because you see, part of me, the NDC people are jumping because you can't say we will look at betting tax. They thought say betting tax be something that was not even on the books. Something I have said here over and over. But yeah, trade surplus Ghana Enyano. Norbert, big up yourself. The only government here, Abba Ghana to me, I'm a trade surplus. It's the Esther Michiao and another Danko Kufuado. And as a matter of fact, let me be honest and fair. Under the trade ministry, na Alam Kwajo Chiramantain and an idea 2021, and they're starting their trade surplus. Alan Chiramantain, but no yet or trade minister and in your trade surplus. What are you going to do anyway in America? We can say all we want to say, but when it comes to trade, he knows what's up. Alan knows what's up when it comes to trade. You know, let's give him that. Now, radio trade surplus, definition now and say a trade surplus occurs when the country has for people to also read. No man can say I'm reading from somewhere. Those who are watching on Facebook and YouTube, let's read together. Those who are on TikTok, you will hear me read it and then we go through with it. You can also do your own search. What a trade surplus is. Let's go. A trade surplus occurs when a country has a positive balance of trade. Positive, not a negative. Which is to say, and I say, that the country exporting more goods and services than it imports. Sorry, Sebe, ne papemua. Ghana de konechi. Ghana de nkone nimu. Omaya bibi ayakra. Toothpick kra ayakra. Bibi ayakra. Ya complain say yakra. Aban bi aba. Ena de awokra ba no so ateche de awode kwa bonte wo se ombo homode. Ina de ntibonku sukuru be ni. In fact, pass I say ya de ade ne ya grow ONDC. MPP, I said the ya groupie ni just as a grobiana ade ampa Ghana for yako. The brilliancy of Ghana. First, no poor Ghana near the brilliance that accompanies it, a year free, and unfortunately, we don't seem to see it. And it is very scary. The idea very, 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 very scary because of politics into be a kataneni trade surplus. Abanya wetumi ama obi no ono amon homode na kade one of the reason why inti amekofa trade surplus e de baaye enene say ebre bi baaye Ghana for eka say Ekufuado emebu man Ekufuado ka say oba obeye bibi a friend one district one factory adintia said the beya eniama bebre na ye kraba no yetumi aye wo ya aye man ni or started one district, one factory by and Crawford started one more na NTRC, hello gifty, 1 year na NTRC, started by Shano. One district, one factory, DSA, one district, one factory, DSA. You are still doing propaganda. Oh, Prince. When you had a band in the Adena, Obabeya Beji bullet, the Akui, and then me explaining Yaman to me why. But Niama making in a trade surplus, I don't know what is propaganda about that. Kevin Taylor can tell you that there's July 35. That one is not propaganda. Kevin Taylor can tell you that Brian Champon has never been to the US Army. That one is not propaganda. Kevin Taylor can tell you that Kenu Furiata has transferred 58 billion. When Ghana's total thing didn't have 58 billion in it. That one is not propaganda. Will be a ready the definition of trade surplus, and no propaganda. Nadia Crane. Part of me. Sebe, young Croft, we like a day, and this for a day. Intimo de Biancas are doing a young quart, as a moody debia. Anyways, you can't see a bayer, one district, one factory. Sam George, Felisofo Supache, NDC4, Sami Jemfi, Omutuomu Hugo. And someone more kind and say a 419. Palisofosu kwa chekrade or man baptismal name. I can say NDC NPP for one district, one away factory, no, a sloganarian. How many campaigns are who are factories in their starting to see? Casa de Rupa. You're starting to see starch factories. You're starting to see tomato processing factories, rice processing factories. Confonse still are you who yet? I feel mujina traffic light. We be when mama's tomatoes. Yes, mama's tinapa. More why a local rice. Ghana dinner, who made in Ghana this, made in Ghana that, made in Ghana left, made in Ghana right. The year of return, buy made in Ghana goods. When we buy hosono utie. Now, afraid de a kumfina omokachre say and crantiaje wafano. Now, fi a kumfi fruit juice and a year ton ewo stores, year ton ewo baby. Ebe boye Emma Ghana. And near mana ye crade ba o many muno. Eso teye. Emma a fade ya de kwama no ne ekoton ni mu doso. Ebre bi mi ye video bi ane mi gina for tinos. Me koto Ghana tomatoes. Tomatoes umudi free Ghana di abra Canada. Na untumi nto ne bo den. Oko Walmart na ope kumfi fruit juice a ubehu se gu shelf so. Ebre amahama wo ho no. Ye hu company bi ane ye Ghana dia. Ye Ghana mu produce bibi e ko hu wo bi shelf wo amano ne debi. But we saw that because of planting for food. Sorry, one district, one factory. And guess what the NDC did in their budget? And Ghanaians are not worried, say Joe. Ghanaians are not worried. Sikana, one district, one factory. Now private sector said to me and help. Private sectors said to me and supplement from government. Be factories. Afa Ghana for adwuma na binu atumi aye yensa no dwuma aduane no ane ade ebeye no NDC for atwam. Yes, they said they have to discontinue some programs in order to cut cost. Presidents need one cut cost to or 11.3 billion. For the government, or 2.7 billion. But planted, the American is saying, one district, one factory now, Sebion Prediasa, Ghana ni benya kakrawu. Ghana economy ni benya stronger because most of the things, you benya wa Ghana na yanko farmer no nimba no. NDC for said they are discontinuing it. One district, one factory. Sikadi into because Sikana ye de benya say edumano. Ye beche na yedi. We only have 4 years. The Ghanaian is not worried. Sergio, the Ghanaian is not worried about this. They are actually praising such a budget. Sorry. They are actually praising such a budget. Budget here, cut down on your productivity, on your production. A buy now so bar or bema embebune juma aye. Or be njuma no. And that you also one district, one factory now. Unuya be anya or ye juma or hoka krano or be discontinue. Why are we doing this to ourselves? All because I love NDC? Or because I love MPP? So I will not even work with the fact and see the dangers are and what some of these things are. Which smart government will cancel something that is yielding them a surplus? Seriously. Let us be serious. Which just say country ben pan or be budget say adia na ebua me maniama me krabo menimu no sote na mbom dia me de kwa bonten no edoso no sa onipa no mo no mo aniama no men cut here no mbom. I'm going to cut that one. Madam Mo me that say it doesn't make sense. But I say say obi mame mustache no obi mame che me here channel mustache and me here gun TikTok for no me here che na me here mustache and obi ma space na me here be that. But look at it too. Me here che Madam Mo was saying a mustache. Oh, me that say hey madam That's what we cry. But anyways, let's get on to the more serious stuff. Abai no say obrewe adwuma no. Obaye adwuma na ewo ho na ebo o man man nya surplus no so we discontinue. Also we discontinue. Also we discontinue. And Ghanaians are not worried. Ghanaians are not even worried. Just say, how mo post say, I didn't go for any way no more promise say, I then I fed the way no more. Ghanaians are not worried. And it is because they followed it wrongly. No, he didn't. He didn't. Ebio MPP for Ebeton Yaribia, and I say Yaribi Beton MPP for. Na your friend of COVID. Na sebe COVID ebeha amayama ni na ekojina asoma president ya na oteso at that time Kwekuado Dankwa Ekufuado eka se saade a YNCC hospitals infitiase na na say 88 ena yekoye setback na eba ya ne hu said there be some of the districts no so any district hospitals in this area yenye 111 hospitals. The party of impossibility the party of impossibility epeja ya no a omuntumi nsi echia omuntumi nsi ska no mokofa wa he omuntumi nsi ene nyame ya adom ena yenya loan facility yedibesi eye sa agenda 111 ene ye start say ye hwehwe ensase a yebesi eden ede aguso ene nyame adawroma brakofi michia o ye sha ase ACCC agenda 111 no enkakrakra as at the time ani ye free hono in 2025 January no na agenda 111 no emu mako 101 at started tieni emu mako 101 ade na NDC for say yentumi nsi o mo ka so mesi agenda 111 e wo he agenda 111 yentumi nsi enu 2020 kra no mo yes anka sebe 2024 that was part of the things that they use as a campaign message o mo ka so mbesi agenda 111 no man nsi ye ka say Oko Ghana Health Service, Oko website, Oko Ministry of Health, a website. I'm sometimes you can't. Hey, I'm a munje jumane mayen kwa. Stemeka na woso wako hwehwe. Sa no chile bu ba na meka sa ubeti obo se nya atro na me diu. E ma dia mema kana akeke. Oko Ghana Health Services for website. Oko Ministry of Health website ya. Agenda 111 no ahia yaye ubehu. Se o sign so se won tiasia kosa ye delivery so app no so you will see how many of them are here. Now some of them are at 65% complete, some of them are at 20% complete, and a couple of them no still are no yenya asase wo corona esese yekusi e wo so no emu 3 na are fully ready. Empa bibia machine surgical operation table bibia ready ewo no His Excellency Nana Dankwa Ekufuado ete ebi ho ntoma ansa na ofri ekonwa so afei su bio contractors ewo site dada ye agenda 111 no eho adwuma utie contractors ewo ho a omoye agenda 111 no ehu adwuma allocation in terms of sika SS yede yeso no menua ekoso ewo ho enti nkama ha makra de nke ni kwan se o complaining about agenda 111 adentia se mo bekaya ebra oye campaign no o ka se agenda 111 na Nana start no oba obeto aso me pa cho enye sa no kan enne de the same man no say agenda 111 no obeto aso no Opekwan bi ediskana eda hwa esese edisi agenda 111 no. Opekwan de ediseska no. Enti oka kire say there is no funding. Are you people serious? Charlie, Mama, Charlie, let's get serious with Ghana kakra. Oh, yeah, NDC and MPP new year. Yeah, Mama, yeah, serious kakra. Or said it would take 1.7 billion to do it. But the allocation for Agenda 111 has already been there. Contractors are already on site. All Mahama has to do is to continually pay them. That is all. Until the project is done. That is all. That is all. But Opekwan ediskeninti. Mahama Pekwan ediskeninti. Or Bashe Ghana ni trimu say sikeni ho ni ibe here 1.7 billion any idea. Enunti ampa Oba ne budget way mono, there was no allocation for Agenda 111. Budget way maintain the continuation of Agenda 111 say government will continue to disperse money to the contractors to finish up the Agenda 111 just like Mahama promised. He didn't mention it. What you say? I see say NDC for no what the fact kaza na omu pledi. This is your own budget, you me pacho. Why? Mr. Remo minim say entwa May. Kone we ye mo sambra in June for mid-year budget. Mo be be for a supplementary budget. I know. Everybody market NDC on bese aba say yeah more extra budgets or more found complete your work for this year. But please, there is no allocation for Agenda 111. So we NDC ni na wo hweme na Agenda 111 no ebi wo krum na se sebio otewo Mahama budget ni mu say obetoa Agenda 111 no so a mesrewa na wo the figures no ama me wa ha cause per mo ankasa mo budget ya mo pass ye no Agenda 111 enka ho. They didn't budget for it. I didn't cause it. They didn't budget for it. All right. Now, let's talk about the criminally managed economy. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, we're scared of Ghana politics. Maybe I will be a medenchia kesiyama. Na opening na butreme na mewate. Ala na bukashi ate. Ala ema akumana mra from wate. Na I know. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, I know. The Allah, the God Almighty you serve, would put you where you rightfully need to be. I strongly believe it. And we know you will be a fantastic president. You would actually show Ghanaians how a nation is supposed to be run. Dr. Bawumia announced gold for oil policy. NDC for ran it down. Almost here, papa. Uti. Dr. Bawumia. Or can't say a gold for oil. No. NDC for so boy. There were 140 barrels here then. Buy. I feel crowded almost here. Boy, half and a say Yamoka can never be edify. Or then the 70-point agenda by and or say to curb galamsey no Yama Bank of Ghana and to gold. Now yen set up a gold board. You better gold I then a free Ghana for her in cedis. Now yet to me the gold no edia back here currency. Now you sign the gold maybe I then edia ye oil niya ye gold for oil but ya air boy ama ye petrol boy ejina at least relatively stable for quite a long time. Sem back was a medium fee. Once I boy and a name short set box iron. They say crowd ye MC Scabent no a phone in out to talk. Aquana and a name say pissim no. Once I medium fee. Ujana was a medium fee to say you see like a bossy lie be say. And I was saying good tranquil a cat to be so good so. At ya say, I bet na asempa. Obi, yes. Aden, Sami Aden. Obi na Bawumia na ya den hano. I say Aden, Vice President and oh, Debbie Obi. I ask how Papa we mamu so no so. Obi, Baumia, we are Mamus son, so Mamus son, so cry. Oh, I didn't, and then about Baumia. Ah, and the papa Mekayentia. I feel the omo be gold for oil, a dear. Nano crown omo be set board the beer, chrono. Chrono, quanya. Gabin mo peso, mo faswa, omo di baby eska. Chrono obi, chrono trodo, chrono vita. Mo Ghana for ankasa wo you deserve Mahama for this time. Umbram. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Now papa penny tintinto 40 years. Sami Demfi and a control wajene. Olonto yo. Baboon. Malou. Moon. Jimmy. A grown man. Sami Demfi the control wajene. Bawomiaka say yenye go for and a papa no cry. Obi, na me cry there. The yam one say, just say unim Obi. MPP for a young man you say Ghana for Sebe, Yadrin anyone. Because Obi, share or may be anywhere or Becca Samanu gold normal oil. This is the Sammy Jamfi. Or may be anywhere or no bias I trade, no. He said all these things. Good boarding yet, but I don't know what he's talking about. He can't wait in the good doctor who and not the same gold board no. The Abaumia Kaya, you see, we are there no. The Abaumia Kaya, Sami Jamfini NDC for a bay for a sebe, Boja Empire Trimuda, Ebertna Okasi, we are there no. And then there's Sami Jamfi ever set up that board. Now, on my scanning, on my scanning, yeah, but it's new border, minimum location of Munya 13.9 13, there be anyway 277 million cities. 277 million cities. Fresh board. Yeah, ma'am, 7 and now do I buy 327 million. Almost a dose for the whole government. But a board I hear starting the full floor, gold board I hear starting the full floor. No. Sami Jamfi gets 277 million. And you people are quiet. Because of the foolish about moko to yentino, my you come muntmin kasa and a shamo. My you ko namo share Mahama bedi musika. My you ko namo share Mahama bebu my tantai. Why ye be paying or tramuse or you free? Why ye be paying or tramus or you loan to you? Why ye be paying or tramus or you do so grow? Nenama kofa badia any jijiri any jijiri. None of the answer my voice nemayo. With the church, no matter share no manaba. Now I be grow. I NDC MPP sa. I kofa sanko for we. Ed yomaba. Ed train more incompetence because of food. You are angry. Me a party executive. Me candidate yanko. Any me bo wicked. Me bo mischief. Any and then I'm on pen correct. That's why some of you don't like me. And me on pen crown to me pemasem. Me on pen cra me to me pemasem. I'm that solid. I'm just like that. Gold board na you know Sami Jamfi 277 million. Afisha there. What we say NDC for the be am catch us omo pe kwan a omo di wieska. Omo asen akofa bibia ba, you see a friend the big push and also 10 billion. They had budgeted 10 billion for the big push. Abaina only sikaro. Abaina yese watete Ghana no okono. We to me Jessica men that making omo big push no omo person omo ye no. Omo allocated 13.5 billion. The original budget omo manifesto money na almost 10 billion big push. Meboa. Oko omo manifesto mo 10 billion big push. No, Monsieur Mobile. And then the Omoba Bemo and 10 billion BO, a 13.5 billion cities. And you people are quiet? Are you guys serious? Mama say you're a serious country. Have you guys seen Ghana grab gross are a serious country? We are not. We are not a serious country. Oh, this guy yet. O big push ya obey no. Oh, can we manifesto musu be here 10 billion for the big push. And now be the president has 10 billion, so I am out 13.5 billion. But according to you, the country is broke. And Ghana ni no koto abasa o pese or jifuo bi babeje no is accepting say president na where you know. Say omra mehwe de so ne say wontumi nya ho hwe oniska. And they are okay with it. Maybe start here from Crawford for those of you who want to join. However, I have a few videos that I want to play here. Let's take this one in first and then we move on.
It's 2.7 billion.
That means salary.
Yes. Meanwhile, they said President Kufuor's government was bloated, hired so many people, was paying salaries, allowances, and all of that. Yet, compensation that was spent by President Kufuor for 2024 was 327 million. So the government that you said was bloated at the office of the president, how much they spent on compensation by President Kufuor was 327 million. Now you come and say that you want to run a lean government. You are not increasing the staff at the office of the president, yet you are seeking to spend 2.7 billion on compensation.
The same space that Akufo-Addo spent 327.
Exactly.
They are spending 2.7 billion.
Yes, look at this.
Look at the percentage increase.
Look at this. Look at the budget. How much is going to Felix Ofosu-Kwakye?
For what?
Government communication. The government communication compensation alone is 8 million Ghana cedis. Just to Felix Ofosu-Kwakye. 8 million Ghana cedis.
No, I think it's to his ministry.
There's no ministry. I mean,
those who are watching on TikTok,
Minister of State,
yes. Until I'm able to fix my video.
Muslim.
Mesrem was saying,
also under them.
Ultimate call Facebook.
Oh, there are
Felix
four.
Apia political
So
and also
the
to
four spending 8 million. Meanwhile,
Is it fair?
where to me actually
yes,
videos now,
for 2025.
because
But
so
that is
far
not enough.
me who how I
Again,
meet me I'm a take until I'm able to fix
We need some
the gadgets
RTIs.
to make chop. I'm fan check me why.
For
See, I mean, like you can just
government
open the next
communication
window
is
on the
70
side,
million.
you know, and then
So,
listen
in
to it
effect,
and then listen to it for yourself.
Just
Now,
Ofosu-Kwakye's
will be
outfits, government communication outfits, they are being allocated 78 million Ghana cedis. One office.
You said 8 million. Why is it? Why did it come to
The 8 million is for goods and services. CAPEX is 70 million.
What is CAPEX?
Capital expenditure.
When they have to buy something.
I don't know what he's going to do. He's just government communicator.
Or maybe he has to buy an OB van.
Okay.
He has to buy
But you
vans
see,
around the
ask,
country.
When President Kufuor had a Ministry of Information, you can ask Fati Okojo Ponkroma how much was allocated to the Ministry of Information.
Which was a regular ministry.
Exactly, not even more than 10 million. But today you have one person heading government communication.
This about Felix Ofosu-Kwakye video. No, it's about
8
Felix
million
Ofosu-Kwakye's
as for goods and
78
services.
million Ghana cedis for
70 million
communications
for
alone.
CAPEX. And look at this. We have research department.
But maybe they want to buy cars.
I'm coming. Research department at the office of the president.
So this is Dr. Gideon Boakon explaining the
department
whole
at the office
Felix
of the
Ofosu-Kwakye Sikano. That's what is
goods
going
and
on.
services.
Yeah, for
President
those
Mahama
of
is
you
seeking
who might want
give
to know
them
what's going on.
50 million cedis for goods and services at the research department of the president and CAPEX.
Another one. So it's there.
They will look at the numbers and then they will say, if Akufo-Addo had 80 ministers and was spending 100 million, and you have 60 ministers and you are spending 120 million, can you come and tell the people of Ghana that, oh, look, I've reduced the size of government, and hope that they won't look at the numbers? They will look at the numbers and then they will say, I can see that on the surface you've reduced the number of ministers, but when I look at the cost to the exchequer, I see that rather the cost has gone up.
Yes, they are honorable upon Cromercano, very, very factual. I don't make us asa. So what catch me say, oh, to government, so said the be expenditure beba form. Now say to swampa, also who system ministers pay. Now so a car all bow machine no, and as all bow ministers no, hey, more than will be a no more ministers are. What are you really trying to tell people? Also, oba obetiso government expenditure. Meanwhile, oba a government expenditure we're increasing. One crown presidency one 11.5 billion. Ekufuado the NNT is 8.8 billion. 8.5, I believe. 8.5 billion and Ekufuado nyae around there. Okay, oba 11.5 billion. But you claim say wumbo now here there. Oba be cut the cost. Ghanaians are doomed.
So we are saying reduce expenditure. We said we're going to reduce expenditure by 3% of GDP, 30 billion. You will see a drop in the expenditure by 30 billion. When your budget comes, I think what you should be looking at, you have financial journalists, etc. here. What you should be looking at is going into the numbers and asking yourself whether the numbers have reduced. If the numbers have not reduced, then you know the government has deceived you.
Right.
That they may have on the surface reduced the number of ministers, but in terms of what they are spending on government machinery, the cost has gone up.
Good one. From Ofuasia Yiribi chairman.
Charlie, Busumi Miensabia.
Review.
They were.
I face you PRC, more shano. I don't think I made a deal with at all. NDC for say electricity ana nanado eton de mamon on a boy de ndodo. Enti omoba omobetete electricity tariffs so e de amaye. Endra utie eye atofos na ne nansa utie ya de o kan say ente so na ye ka say e de ebema no emma so na emom de ebeba ne say ye be adjust okay tariffs every 3 months. Into 3 months biano omobe adjust the tariffs. Now the issue is se kwatre kwa so obema ontomati ni din da ben na NDC for aka se omo adjust bibi na ade omo adjust ye no sebio a call form. It has never happened. It's either they cancel it or it goes high. That is exactly what NDC has left us. And they almost say yan ya wo ho no electricity ntumi nto. John Mahama is telling you say every 3 months biara, every 3 months they would be adjusting tariffs to reflect on inflation, exchange rate, and all those things. And the Ghana person is quiet. Ujina me pay you so ebidi matem. Yeah, the way you do, yeah, the idea we are you as on my obedient who as on my papa and yeah, on our you are there thinking about party or party now bentino, even though say the Omodia and your book, so we're just gonna handle it like that. Ghana is a doom place. And Patrol, the people who want to join, this is the time to join. Georgie, may the link now to Umia swap us over video about opesa over normal you swap about wow shame with YouTube. Wow, shame with Facebook. Opposite, join the piano. You are so welcome to join. Mama, enjoying them naming to me. And sorry, so me fabe two people be not just and one and then we are done with it. Georgie, okay, Waba. Hey, Utina bao, Utimi.
Now bad time.
Etimi na ye try ye di eguno.
Oh, so what deceive here? Why is NDC for what deceive here?
Oh, fache.
What deceive here? Why is NDC for what deceive here?
Okay, Charlie Minia. We there assemble no na ya no ntino for 5 minutes before make a submission na maintenance sorry so.
Mitia only team for you know. I think that it's high time you share your program say. And I join post where you do tibu mwe then you copy me face be ko ya so Ghana for I empire the panel. Yeah. But all the same no, one say na me na etias no can say bi so otwe bebre bomofo bebre.
Sa pepe.
Listen now about saying Mr. Felix. Yeah, in case for party card bra, me you free move. And I'm person Ghana for etias here. One say Udi in contumpo.
I mean, I can hear you. I know. I will hold on. Why? Obi making submission. What I say? Obi, I don't know why. Actually, me my problem. My problem.
And there.
My device, my problem. First, when I do it, ultimate and change say, but say because of headphone, I'm using it. It doesn't work. And then when I take the headphone from it to here too doesn't play.
Baby,
so I don't know the echoes of cries.
Yeah, but I think that now the Obi Atimenka.
But make your submission in a minute.
Good. Inti the na
I'm like Wells from Patriot to was it Obi was it to was it Obi were a uniswa or my submission that George Okasabate Mao Samame Kasa wote
Metepa
won ba wo kasemba
me muting you so
Okas okay as when me okay Kasarame
hello
Jesus Christ hey
Emba
ade we pa e punish me pa o
me nkwara me say room bi wala
hey ade we I am wan Okay, Georgie, make your submission right now. I will use the headphone.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the people on the TikTok cannot hear the submission. But you make it. As an amity.
Yeah, and you for Timinka.
But just like as a
Otiminka.
Hey, I don't know. Okay, so I try to be here.
Hello.
I feel Yaba. I have to use the headphone. I'm trying to get the people on TikTok to also hear your submission, but unfortunately, I have to call Marfo. I have to even you, Crass, also here, Ika so I do
even now use you condense I now use you.
And yeah, it's how some Moano said, no.
Oh,
some Maono, some Moano, some
Unya, you need to on foresight, you know, and it's a good power.
I have to buy new stuff and
we program
we just make your submission and then from there we'll go on and work on it.
They're not making what say NDC for Edin Kuntumpu Abedada Ghana for we try enlightening the people. You try say a bit educate your for say NDC na in that they are the same people coming back. But no man find yourself and then no. But no. One thing I'm waiting for, Mr. Felix, one thing that I'm waiting for, so we said, you create unemployment youth association. Social media there. They say 4 years, wow, but you move in and one my then thing I make as same way say, who Ghana ni mebu, what your man, Musu and Jumanye, will be the 24-hour economy about the dada. Or ready sooner, one come one same womb. Omaba be your budget and once a man piambe into Ghana ni na utu man into yam show. Oyam and show. In Kofu we etimia dintro our positions are even in government no in power no crowd still all chantro. So they make channel. We power we say me pe Ghana ni bako also support to NDC from the scratch. Up till now, omoba power no maka chance on fan certificate and number di adwuma. Now, almost communicators in Bakukotna, Asempa said he is disappointed. Yebusa, why are you disappointed? Or say some of the CEOs and MMDs and MDs now my point, are being disappointment to them. So to the extent say, compare employment, almost say, one, like Rodo rather someone, Obit said. Malik Basintali, how can you tell me that an app which was functioning and is still functioning And then once
I'm on Facebook,
lady.
Lady Karaka. I'm on Facebook. Felix Apia Political Zone. Why? Felix Apia Political Zone. We are on a type of Facebook. Why? We not type of Facebook. Me that's Charlie Kosuma me.
And then what's about the job the catcher Ghana for me say you want to create an app, 2 apps. Employer be who employee be who employer. Or just say you go school down. That's what we see any answer. Sa omo below average NDC food soldiers no ye mu bi ni ente sa o. So ope example of NPP supporters are on here MPs no more parliament no. Ye sua ye research. Now once again na ni mabunu ti honom na ni age say ya de ye betting tax every honom into Ghana ni no ye mo nhye. South Africa for no omo de betting e buy no Mr. Felix Busan say South Africa into omo nya adwuma wo ho. South Africa in Melbourne, no, don't say the bet. Don't say into betting. Obi about the budget. Budget now a bit more than number 1, better than Cromford, number 2 better than Koshini. I mean over power. Ed your many out to so over Beni, Ababobra, Abba show ma, or the bet and the baby see so. Number 2, or see Okada, or Baby Okada, one. Like, who can end this now on? And then now. One of their, you know, him say, Tornado so be a catch almost say, Omunja a hand tie any akakabensem. They should go to Baumia and get some common sense from him. Only some common sense from him. Into so NDC apparatus na say no more na and penny for no oma juma dono. Now omo soki something good into the NDC and NDC are attractive no. Oma yom nyina sinchen. You know makwakofa omo betime dimtro. Na se Ghana for se mo say obiaba be catch am say NPP for create something called Ejapa there no mo dia fam no ma. If you don't know this gold board no is more than the Ejapa there. And make una tell my mu enye adwuma no, but look at the sum of money allocated to create and yes to fund them just to create a board. Almost $300 million. $300 million, Mr. Felix. NPP Akufo-Addo ewo hono no sika se enye ye allocate ko presidency ye nya okuda to black aye ni tiri ho te say ye je na wo ewo bo so e be ka say the government is stealing Ghanaians money and then you allocate 11.3 billion and then the Ghana need to on most
Ghana ni ayikom 11.3 billion the Ghana ni ayikom Ghana ni kasai
the so-called socialists someone like Akwasi Pratt also socialist or one just say e buy na e bi kakra aso na no intimi say on kasa waye din
Akwasi Pratt ayikom
exactly na empenifo bu be bi say wo say ye hwe na nkarefo a wo mpenifo ne de mo ka ho so na make no aden na oman ya yetimu no say mpenimu nka no kora akola nka no kora inti yenya obi a ode interventions papa ebegu akwan mu a monhwe enyoma enani AC NDC for be catch am say NPP for wieska enuntin energy sector one sector na me blame NDC for to the extent say mo Ghana for no nyankopon ti bi chia obi ka e de nsem na no mo no abeka ni trimasem e kire mo se munim na mo to abama NDC mo betia ne say yes Ghana ya ton. Yes, still we have people going to the polling stations to go and vote for this demonic party. Yeah. Yes, still we have people going to the polling station to go and vote for this political party. The so-called CSOs, the so-called neutrals, the so-called evangelists, exactly. And then once they say freeze employment, freeze employment.
Employment is frozen. Our budget anymore.
It's frozen. It's frozen.
Or say we are going to continue to freeze unemployment, public sector employment. So I say to our abaya unya bi nye. And so I say Obama we juma ye, Obama we tumenye juma ye, Oba you say, and you see one thing I am one about. I mean like Wells. I did I am one about sa e say. What catch them mebunu say Obama we juma. Okay. Now Obaya Doje, your first budget what the assume is a well freezing employment. And come about what the anka bokano go Ghana so now for we do for first one we know for we do Then there you say second budget no ube read then there ube swear woman say bia yentu at least ebe do no onipa na ye adwuma be 1 year 2 year bia. This time around the first budget you read to the youth and then they say you are frozen away employment. And guess what? The youth of Ghana are quiet. I don't know some brofuna you try and no money ask you. Like I don't get it.
I want to come back. One say a bunny be say and social media in so Mr. Felix, they are not saying anything reasonable.
No, they are quiet. They are actually happy for the budget too. The NDC people who are on social media, they are happy for the budget. A budget that is saying, sir, is going to freeze employment, and you are clapping as a communicator. You are not a team.
Could you believe, sir? On this employment freezing, you know, make a cow or be platform so or catch me say budget won't be ready and up to 69 pages into the American and what finance look at you. Into perform the card you people don't even go and make your research say full script in on the bremo and answer a editor script. A full script in on the bremo and answer editor script. So and these people are doing this to the extent that Jessica our matam office. These people are going to fool the so-called media stations. You know, they are going to do the bidding.
Yeah, they are going to buy the media more. That's why they gave that to Philosopher Kwache. Media need be
now on social media boys now also almost tip on course of one data no then they'll be bantering the challenges no yeah the better one instead of the facts everybody prove you wrong on that 10 years everybody conquer by a person said this season you know I tell you be anywhere be adwuma o be kan ye be banta o ntimi anu akwakoda
me da say
mo penny drum ama no kra ye hia no but they be make sure say ye be punch omo every hole that they are going to drill, you are going to cover those holes.
Yo, Wells. Unfortunately, what are Casaname? George, what's the will say, Cano? What's a TikTok?
I said, me
Casa Wills, Casaname. Parliament. Sir.
Ghana for because we are still in this after election euphoria. What you are saying? Now, it's near panel. The Ghana for the
becoming true.
Because and now I'm more easier for the also. I'm not show what evidence, but I don't know where the words here. Right now, the opposite Ghana, bro. I know what in the next coming month, kind of phone young soon. Because of this, I'm saying, in so far, what do we know soon?
Yo,
you won't forget it in the next coming 2 years. So, that funny papa so by you, Juma, or Mugwa, because father man actually said a Christian way. The second album, one person would it mean and sign for. And so, I can say, info. EPP rule Ghana for the highest number of years in Ghana. Said the party to record so. NDC has ruled Ghana more than any other political party, even more than Ghana. The foundations, NDC for the sense, every now all these foundations. No more to young, no more, no more cyber. I mean, looking at Sumo, because right now I'm new to. The way I can tell psyche bro, and our psychology bro. I'm working you. MPP communication has a pen. And when I did MPP communication, I know it.
That's me say betting tax we want betting tax we. Ebra na me we second we lead no monamono. And you do one almost for maso. I will lower lower up the lower danger. There be danger. Chairman Ayeho. Ono no was na and I'm mebunu na bo chenku na meko na meni omo. Chomo omo bo mi ani na mchomo say betting tax na mo kan. Enkwa aban ho because a platform na mo use no. And charge mo say you know. Enkwa bua e chala onim dia ho ka enre ya me di o mat me 10% enre yo mudi to the point say almost say afa grant the deposit kura no omo to e bra na enye no kre. That is how low the youth of that town had got. Me say kakakran ko omo bome betting tax because of betting tax because of betting tax me say ko omo bome yakume.
Social media, no. We know what is going on more in Ghana more than in Ghana themselves.
Yeah.
But see, let me see. Can you tell me the town of Fafuna? Everything of doing. I want to know say Jandam. They are the ones doing those Jandam. Let me say, psychic youth now, because of this, we say no. Now, let's make the problems, you know. Ghana for you into MPP communicators. Yeah, miracles. I don't know go back and forth. This is what the time for them to be going back and forth. This is the time for them to go into the boardroom. In by the side that Marco Bay miracles, or Marco Tiago.
Omeya Juma pa.
We can decide this youth. We can decide Ghanaians. Miracles better than the next chapter. Okuta data. Okuta fact. No NDC records. MVP records. Now, unless all church him, a woman go for a woman Bahamani and I think I buy and say the two or more. And then the echoes see Ghanaians will know the difference. But right now they are going back and forth, which is unnecessary.
No.
They should sit down. Find the differences, come together, and work together. What is it? Because what to me here is we say, but communication media, they need to work on it. We say, parliamentarians not starting. Because now it's here, Gideon, it's here, Kodon Goma. I was listening to them and work.
Reverend Ford also are starting and them. They say.
We need to have a structure. We need to have one pro MPP media station. They should do the interviews there first before any other station.
That's all. That's all.
It's not feeding you from there. What if that's what we need to do. Look at the things no matter what. But we need to have a broad MPP media station. Then we all follow suit from there. What I said. We need to work extra harder.
That's
and
it.
today need it because right now need it. We see you to need it new. Down to the youth, they think say for the
Baby.
that is what they think.
Betting tax was
This NDC people who brought the same thing.
tax on Lotto was in 2011.
Massa, bravo, I just had a Yama City. I have chance platforms.
Okay, me patro kasebi. Okay, mpatro kasebi. ETO. Me patro you.
Different things between Ghana and Europe. So
Obviously.
some of the countries we are to go and copy and you put the difference between some nations and Ghana. There are differences now. But
Okay.
because the way music MPP, maybe Kufuata Kufuo. So they are saying, but Kufuata ban in Ghana, number 2.
Okay.
So they are saying,
yeah, me too.
But
Mhm.
I want the chima. Now, it's in the chairman.
Mhm.
But before time,
Mhm.
because now it is now before the platform. Let me, yeah, idea of it tonight.
Mhm.
And I'll go for the buy. Politics and come work. I'm sad by and I go for
Mhm.
so I can say.
Mhm.
But they want
Okay.
so I did the American.
Okay.
Say, yeah, maybe one thing.
Yes.
Platform.
So then okay. Okay, I buy another $4.20. $4. It's $1 that 15. Another 14. Euro that 15.
Yes, one thing from 4 to 15 series.
Can on cast and will spare answer. Can on cast and Oh, Willis. Oh, one man. I'm so Ubia you never so. Oh. Now, when it be, man, no, I don't know what man out contempt. I don't know what man out contempt. Charlie, one man acquire Jan in term, no. One man acquire Jan. One man acquire Jan in term. Now let's go for a red design. Come over here, no. When it may be, men on come a term and every Nanko, we are no maybe son say. Yes. Say no, unim say first no, and answer we yes, our line now. Party penifoni be na omompe on. But say no man who say Sabuga no so no eboa. Until right now they are getting more closer to people, and I think I mean like that should do it for us. Talibema, me time now so kabe 2 minutes. I'm sorry so what. Now there be all kind of so one come baby NDs so be $5 no. I know they are one cow. Hopeless budget here is telling you say I won't be able to employ you. Me ma we juma nye and you are there being happy. Why do you juma? Yes, we did. We abolished it. Unye Sidina Dr. Baumi apese oye ni ye no. And a man pene ma yan ye ni ye no. CD anka gold a de be ye no and a man pene ama yan ye. Inti anamukura na uni mibi. You see, dollar currency, currency. It is about rate of depreciation. It is the rate of depreciation. Meaning why NDC forecast the omo can say, na Urban na 4 cedi, and then the 15 cedi. Just say, they don't even understand how currencies work. And the certain they say, omo mawa we suano so kwan ma won kire no because of the year politics or the year partism. Or the year partism. How do you tell me say you have depreciated the cedi way more than like somebody did in that time span, and yet because they say the nominal figure no higher, knowing say we have moved forward in life, you are not even looking at that. You are not looking at just who age there it will come and who do birthday, but everything else, price of food to stay the same, everything to stay the same. Like I don't know how NDC people think, but Charlie, of course. True, sir. Mr. Joe, you have to join through the U because I'm almost done. Internet, so I'll join. I join through the U. Oh. Yep. There was no budget. There was no budget for Agenda 111. I don't know why. No. NDC don't see that. Me that's it. Okay. Nanajwa, please unmute yourself and you have 2 minutes. I have to wrap up, so you have 2 minutes to make your submission. We are Georgie. Remember our last 2 minutes. Why now we hold our wrap up then one. Yes, madam. When I'm here, I'm here. We na kasa den kakra man why?
Last 2 years,
Okay. Madam, me the minimum. Madam, me minimum. Oh. There be. There be. Get the Yo. Now me like I mean like madam. Omaya and Mebunu say ye pay adwuma. Inti apamo nanado. Now the promising is so be man adwuma no dey share the budget mu say we freeze on employment. Now Mebunu no mo to social media so that Binance say we freeze employment. A good budget. How does that make sense? What has happened to Ghana? How? Okay, madam, me say, me won. Okay, madam, the ekosu ni na no. The woman say, one so omu kodi akire, oh ya best sound. E no ma asesa. E na ade na omu gina so de sesa no mo sa ade na omu nya bio. And say no sense omu yi omu anim ntino. Omu hu kwan yo mesan so eden. Akwa se aban ne nye. Because anka budget pa ya tro omu boldly say, ya freeze employment. How? Betting tax. Betting tax. Okay, madam, adie bi ya me wanwa. Okay, adie bi ya me ya. Free education. Okay, free education. Okay, madam, free education sika. Free education sika. Na ojina won say sika ni on need am like dedicated funding no. And na the omo control budget na. One person omo de gbokro no nti no. Omo say they want to uncap. Omo uncap spending no for free education. Okay. Dada. Obedi. Obedi. It is a way for them to create immediate money. Sacking no almost sacking growth no because a budget ya pass dada. Sikano or dada. How do you take them off the payroll? Said the abaya, Sikana and come debate to your payroll. No, me fan bomb stream. That is all they doing. Now the young one say they are not asking questions. Sister, sister, me say they are air cosuni nano, they are make kwesi api amiti hey, and how many say the citizens are not asking questions. Okay, say free education and can what they private for everybody become afraid you also borders for untiaka what's afraid you almost send into your feeding say so right away you promise us A but right now you are giving us B and you are giving us a no Ghana name is our question. Debbie. Obey anything. Obey anything. Debbie. A friend in sa qua. Yes. Sir. Nana just sobe kaya Ghana de bi ba George na omo friend kwashe you mbacho hold on no now we omo friend kwashe se sika wo ho a obi tumi chia wo o se sika na bra omo say you mobile money buy phone ne dane wallet no that crime no ba form.
Yes.
It is what Sister Nana is talking about here. Say, and our system no, and beba no. You don't have to work with cash. No.
First kind
no. Ya penko konkete any abobo ya. Okay. Ops, Pacho, 2 minutes to I want quick now for Koda. Major also, Miss Major also. Oh, sir. And then Pacho Fache me. Pacho you. Pacho you, Mate. Meet you, pa. Okay. Okay.
Said the Yama Shebika for now, and the kind. And because country, I will say, economy yet. Criminal scene or something.
Criminal scene.
But you need to And to me, a budget over when I see no budget at scale or mine, I want to be a budget to buy it. I got 2024 the budget. And my other catcher said, Office of the Presidency, that the 1 billion Ghana cedis I call you may justified. What the also or reset Ghana or the what appointed less ministers in the appointees in presidency. I will not talk about the ministers, but what 11 billion Ghana cedis and I call over 100% and above. Emma, they are called. But I will not talk. I will not against NDC or president or at the force. I would say, I will be better than him in that sector. I don't know about but we ensure economy that I will better pass it. The entire Americans and only figures when they are wrong. Because they are majority, our people did not react to it. So we are our former
Finance Minister.
Finance Minister of Free Street.
Yeah, I mean.
Press conference for educating, and I will take this opportunity to give big shout out to former Information Minister
Upon Kroma.
Because I maintain show you what educating money.
Yes.
We the grassroots we're supposed to rise again.
You
know, they give every fiber tips because so cheap to the stand say and so uneducated to say illiterate. I will use this illiterate to the stand say we don't like reading, we don't like researching for ourselves. Say Mr. Felix, what's here? Maybe believe you are okay. I say the other can I proper we do to say Captain Smart.
Sana koye. Sa.
Mr. Felix Abeke, Mr. Felix MP. Also, me social hubs, a fair chair and research.
Yes.
I won't say because and he is signed on one of them, you know, was UTV. No, also, member of parliament today, MPP. Answer some policy tax a you almost abolish, abolish.
Yeah.
But those things, if you are like me, say, no computer teachers. But the mission in government, Jeremy said before, said, an executive ready law before judiciary. I'm on my discussion. If it's a judiciary legitimate or set executive or president of the land, adding a signature
to it, yeah.
But then you levy, COVID levy, sign any signature. It was temporary,
yeah,
not permanent. Until one signing, I'm now a main law. I think Maranka and we have grants all the bad. You got this with the year flu. And what I said, you will now say a bed.
You be here for you.
What they do for 6 to 8 months. The first nation against
Sir.
The Minister of Finance so empty. They are catching most of the Ghanaians say.
Okay.
And my name belonged to say the MP and NDC no. So we MP and NDC we need to back up also fair to
research. Yes, I agree.
Simple.
I agree.
Because to the stand say and some Now the time for a be social media. Like NDC for the man, and I am proud about me and people say it will be very difficult. Say, Mama B, yeah, general secretary, yeah, national chairman, Santa regional chairman, which MPP members and the said,
There be.
going to
Omonye.
Mr.
Yo, that's it.
I say, you sure said, because this budget will be
and you budget in you budget in the nyakra. Of course.
Set or minor public say I was some send you 2 cities and then send you 1 city. Why not? Now, it was when he said, now say, Parliament is just our budget, and it's 90.5% sure say.
Omejatu. Omejatu. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah. Yo. Medasi minya. Medasi pa. Yo.
So and I say you member of parliament and I say
so I can't him, sir.
6 March, 6 March, 9% sometimes
the telcos, no.
Let me say 2000.
Chairman, even Tama Ariba no more crown, independent biano, data bafom, ubi anyway. I could say president na a order president na I call order say telco entity or my so Ghana there. NDC, Oman and Oman. Oh yes. 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 Nyomo cry chairman. You actually you Mate. That's me got time and I swam my maintain. All right. Amen. But that's it.
Station elections. Constituency elections. Mr. Felix, the station constituency election. Election. But what they perform.
Mate.
From 2016, 2020, 2024 election, they get more than 46%.
Wow.
Because of candidate no much tea fridge and the you will be there. So
Mate. Mate. Definitely, you're bidding come on. All right. Charlie, Unia, time now, so wait the last 1 minute because just close it up and let's go. Why?
What
Yanko.
Yeah. Inti yeah na yaka bebree from then till now. Nyankopon na exposing nkrofo we say. Nyankopon na exposing nkrofo we say. Inti as time goes on, Mr. Felix, Mr. I want me page ni am so on.
Yes, just before you close, me pacho wa share ye bia no ko follow GAB Media. Go follow GAB Media. Why? GAB Media. Omo YouTube, omo Facebook, omo TikTok, omo baby mesrebo. Obo adwuma wo pa nti mon ko follow obi an ko follow mesrebo. Who follow me ko follow GAB Media. GAB Media. Okay, Charlie, and then sorry.
Yeah, you pese Ghana phones a pomu ye. You pomu bone, but NDC for you believe and trust NDC at your own risk.
At your own peril.
You need to be as a super way and chance him tea. Most of the time, so the back also I expose you.
Correct. Achekwana na unumbremu wakasa kama piao akasa piao. Mama Betty Kumsin michiao pa ya chia ukunu mame. Hope so be ahoye. Chale busia aha and then the matras pa 2 hours 26 minutes. 2 hours 26 minutes. I think some my idea. Mon pene me mo amutie ye onyame nshiramo. What times is for his program? Oh, Gab, for where you know to our time away whatever program no so no mo na almost no follow. The Rebecca na yaka onyame adoma continuation, breaking down the budget and letting people know what is actually inside the budget. And then the first day I'll show me a follow me, maybe I'll show me free BR. Now subscribe. Said the bear me ba obe who said my banana musma bebo amena etuni akoye nim. Timidamuni na say mo chairman dear mo tapo so mama stars ewo Facebook obi a ye bibi ma me bi Nyankopon enti nanim entremuni na asobone e beba behwe asem de akoma ya tamfo yesi ene bone ye behwe ye die e de ama ya tamfo ye fra anobone ye katum wona adwene ye ho adwenbone no dambone awidifire nya won chefa wona ye peye nam enrewa wonam wona ye peye moja enom wa moja o ye sure ha mashia ne dinu amen chale Adam Dimubisi, and then my breath on my idea. We am pinning me, yeah, my joyceless. Chiapa, yeah, me and Cassa and my feel. Bye. Thanks to everybody. Me do be asked, be about it, be the money. Why?